I don't even think women should like look for the time for men and women to be equal. You know what I'm saying?
What does that even mean?
'Cause
What
you
the hell? Oh, no. I done married a little Kevin Samuels and didn't even know it.
I have always spoken, stood on the business that I'm standing
crazy.
on.
He over here calling all these girls hoes and
Man,
making it seem like...
when I'm speaking of hoes, I'm speaking of like the hoes, not just them girl, like the hoes. Not women. I know it's women out here, and then it's some hoes, man.
Okay, let's just lighten up a little bit, y'all, because he done got me heated over here.
She
talking
mad
about...
at me for real, y'all.
This isn't your typical couples podcast. We're more than just husband and wife.
Yeah, baby, we homies.
I know that's right. Come hang out with the flyest, realest,
most hustling couple you know.
And get authentic, uncut perspectives on love,
fly shit,
and everything in between.
Let's go.
Hello, everyone. This is Jenna and Donay.
Hello. This is Donay.
And we are here with the second episode of our Love and Fly Shit podcast. We are so excited for this second episode, y'all. We ready now. We know what to do.
We know what to do. Let's get into it, baby.
Last episode, we just gave y'all a little intro on who we are, how we got together, just a little sneak peek into our life. But today, we want to actually talk about some topics that are relatable to everyone in today's society. And we want to talk about how those topics apply to our relationship as married millennials who have been together for a little over 14 years, but been married for almost 10 years.
10 years.
So we're talking today about gender roles and double standards in today's modern society and how they relate to the modern relationship.
Let's go.
Sometimes a man can do something that a woman cannot do. Mm-hmm. Or vice versa, a woman can do things that a man cannot do and be perceived as a negative and something that's abnormal.
That's right.
So, for instance, one of the trending topics is how we have so many successful women who are, in their late 30s, early 40s, and they are hooking up with much younger men who are also successful men in their early 20s, mid 20s.
Okay.
People make a big deal about it when an older woman dates a younger man, but when it's the other way around and you have an older man dating a younger woman, it's okay. And the big deal they make is as if the woman is wrong for dating someone so young. People make it seem as if they are, robbing the cradle.
Okay.
Or they chasing paper. But in reality, these women have their own paper.
Yeah.
In their own right, in different ways. Maybe these guys want an older woman. There are a lot of men who like older women because they want a more seasoned, more mature, more focused woman versus some of the girls who are in their 20s who probably don't have that same focus. They are the ones that's, sack chasing or chasing a bag. Mm-hmm. And, they haven't really figured out life. Some men just like a woman who knows what she wants, who can get it on her own, and who can bring something to the table.
Definitely bring something to the table. Most older women, like, younger, they go for the younger man, mostly, for the activity, having fun in the bedroom. And I feel like most of the times, older men in a situation, they like younger women, based off of sometimes they didn't been married and they didn't dealt with certain older women that set in their ways and they want to be giving them a lot of kickback and they just want something that's fun, young, willing to be molded and learn and willing to learn.
So why is that okay when a man does it? But when a woman, what if that's the same situation?
That's why I said it's okay for a man and an older woman to have some fun, but a young man that's on his purpose and growing into himself shouldn't be letting no older woman or no younger woman mold him into nothing. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. A younger man, he gotta grow into a man. He gotta finish being a man. You feel me?
That was a sexist statement.
That's not.
So
that's
you're
real.
Saying that a woman cannot mold a man, but a man should be able to mold a young woman?
I mean, an older man can mold a younger woman, but a man that's on his purpose in his younger 20s, on his purpose, getting his paper, know what I'm saying, becoming a stronger man shouldn't be having no young woman or no older woman molding him.
What does that even mean?
He can learn more from an older woman, but he shouldn't be locking into those situations, letting that older woman mold him because you just don't do that as a man.
Okay, so what if it's not about molding? What if it's not about molding? What if they just want to have fun?
Yeah.
What if that's just somebody they interested in?
That's
why does the age matter?
It don't matter. It don't matter. That's what I said. In those situations, it don't matter. But it do matter if an older woman is trying to marry and have babies with a younger man. That's the problem that they seeing in it. I'm not saying they can't do it. It's just a look. I
don't think so.
Just imagine right now if your baby daddy was 22.
I don't have a baby daddy. I have
I'm
a
just
husband.
asking you. I understand you have a husband. You asking me these questions. How do you think a 22-year-old is going to be responsible and trying to understand what a 39-year-old want him to do?
It depends on the 22-year-old. It's
Yeah,
some
dude.
39-year-old men that are not
You
responsible and
right.
super immature,
You
that are
right.
not good dads, that are
You right.
super deadbeats.
Imagine you bring a 22-year-old home, same age as Lil Donay. You tell me.
Home to who, babe? I'm married. Quit putting me in a
Take
situation.
me out of it. You saying why? I'm asking.
I'm not talking about me.
Asking you, I don't know how a woman think. I'm asking a real woman. Most young men that's having their way, man, been plugging 40-year-olds since they was 20 and 19, 17, knocking their old ass off. Been doing it. This been going on. When I was 20 and I was knocking off 40-year-old women, I knocked them off, but they didn't look more appealing than this damn 20-year-old with a smooth body. Ain't been in no riding around no corner with all other type of. I'm being honest with you. I'm telling you how the fellas think. Yeah, we gonna knock her off. Yeah, that's a fun ride to get on at Six Flags, but you talking about do that ride look better than the Mr. Freeze? Batman been here 25 years and Mr. Freeze go backwards. I'm gonna get on Mr. Freeze. It's going backwards, forwards, and it's going 100 miles an hour. Is you crazy?
Women are not gonna like you, baby. You
I
sound
don't
like
care
Kevin
if they don't like
Samuels.
me. I'm married. I don't need them to like me.
This conversation is like awkward.
How? I'm just saying, based off what you said, it's a lot of younger men that got more energy than older men. Them older women gonna love, because a lot of women, they get older, that's when their sex drive rises even higher. That younger man can keep up with that. He can knock her off 5 times a day. OG probably can hit her twice. She gonna get a good 2-3 times out of OG. Young player gonna come over there and nail her at least 5 times. Swing her around the ceiling fan, all kind of shit. I'm just telling you, this is honest.
I'm speechless, man.
What is you speechless about?
Because you just on something else right now. You know, I mean, your point of view is very skewed.
You don't think my point of view. What do you think?
You feel real strongly about this too, I can tell.
Yeah, because I feel like it's real information.
So basically your point of view is it's okay for a man to mold a young woman or lead a young woman, however you want to say it. But if it's the reverse and a young man is learning something from an older established woman, it is not okay. That makes him less of a man.
No, don't make him less of a man. I'm saying he can learn. You can learn from an older woman. It's a lot of game. You even listen to that older woman. You young, getting money, finna buy that Ferrari. That older woman like, baby, you ain't got to go buy that Ferrari right now. Why not buy an apartment building? She got a lot of game. I'm not saying the older woman ain't got no game. They got game.
I feel like men or society in general thinks that women are supposed to get old, become more conservative, be less outside, and stay within their age group or older when it comes to dating. Not right, not true, not fair. Some of the baddest bitches today are getting older, they're aging, and they are still doing their thing. So let's get into the whole soft guy era versus the soft girl era.
Okay.
Have you heard about that?
I haven't heard too much about that.
So everybody's talking about the debate between the soft guy era, where men feel like we don't have to be providers, we don't have to pay for everything.
Whoa.
Girls got to step up. Sometimes we just want to chill. Versus the soft girl era, where you see a lot of women are saying, I'm tired of being hard. I'm tired of being a strong woman. Sometimes I just want to be soft. I want to be taken care of. I want to be coddled. How do you feel about that?
I feel that we got too far away from that. We got too far away from that era to try to to be trying to do it right now in this time. The era of the woman being a soft woman, she's staying at home, doing what she doing. And the man is out providing, doing what he doing. Even though it's still men that was raised on real principles and morals that get up every day and they know like, hey man, it's on me. I got to go get this bag. This is for me and mine. I don't care what my wife do. This is for me. Like, I'm going to make sure we doing this and how we doing this. The time of that have passed because a lot of women, they want to be independent. They want to be bosses too. They want to be looked at as equal.
So what's your opinion on it?
My opinion on it is like, we couldn't go back to those times. Like, those times are gone.
There are still a lot of men who are 100% providers and women get to stay at home.
They are. But I'm saying, when you're talking about a mass majority, I'm saying, those times have left because a lot of women want to be bosses. A lot of women want to be out, achieving certain things and being known for achieving certain things. So I think that's why that part is kind of like fading in the back now.
What do you think about the soft guy era?
I don't know nothing about no dude being no soft guy. I don't relate to no dude that thinking he finna lay back and let no woman take care of him or think no woman finna tell him the way to get it. I ain't never been around no men like that. I don't understand them men. I will never understand them. You go get your own bag. You take care of you and everybody else around you that you providing for. All that soft guy era, laying back, letting a woman do something, that's a weak man. That's a weak man. I think that's just a weak man. I don't even.
So I do still believe in the traditional roles of a husband versus a wife. I do think a husband should naturally be a provider. He should naturally be a protector. I think that's his job. I think he should have it in him. And I think that should be what he should aspire to be as a husband.
Mm-hmm.
But I do understand that women have a role too. And there are certain things that a woman has to do at home, even if she does choose to be independent.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain things that you have to do that are part of your role as a woman in the household as a wife. So I feel like you can have, as a woman, you can be independent and still live this quote unquote soft girl life. Now, I'm not a fan of even the terminology soft girl, because I don't know, I feel like I'm hard. Like I feel like there's nothing wrong with being strong. I feel like there's nothing wrong with wanting to be strong.
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel like there are situations when women should not have to be strong.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard as a strong woman, as an alpha female, as someone who has always just did my own thing. It's hard to even fathom the idea of being able to be quote unquote soft. But as a wife and someone who's been married for almost 10 years, I know what it feels like to be able to do it. But sometimes I have to tell myself that I should be able to be soft. It doesn't always come naturally because I am so strong.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I see both sides of it. Now, the soft guy era, I just recently heard about that. I don't believe in that either.
No,
I don't even know what that means. I feel like it is a woman's job to make a man feel vulnerable, a woman's job to make a man feel emotionally safe. But as far as like thinking that he don't have to provide, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's your job. That's what you're supposed to do. And if you want a partner in that, get a woman who can bring something to the table, you can be with and build together with. But to think that a woman is supposed to take care of you, then I personally have a double standard on that. Yeah. I do. Double standards exist in society and there's nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like people have to make sure that who they end up with, y'all on the same page as far as those standards.
Let's bring up the other part that we said we're going to bring up in here. We could talk about the red pill. When I say a red pill is somebody that's saying things for what they really are, understanding it and saying it for what it really is. A blue pill is basically some person that's like, that's saying it for the way people say it's supposed to be. Some men believe, hey, listen, I take care of her, I give her money. She ain't got to want for nothing. She don't have to work. She wouldn't go out and do nothing on me. She ain't finna do nothing on me. But not seeing what it really is and identifying that's a hoe you dealing with. It don't matter what you get that woman. She'll go out of town and fucking suck a nigga that's giving you lesser than what you giving her.
And so apparently my husband has some sexist ways that I wasn't quite aware of.
I didn't know that I had no sexist ways you weren't quite aware of. I thought I was pretty clear on those things.
He over here calling all these girls hoes and making it seem like...
When I'm speaking of hoes, I'm speaking of like the hoes, not just them girl, like the hoes. Not when I know it's women out here, and then it's some hoes, man. It's what it is. Just like it's some men. They be like, oh, bro, hoe, you called me a hoe last week.
Yeah, because you was though. That don't mean everybody a hoe. I mean you was a hoe.
Okay, but I'm saying you said I was a hoe, so what's wrong with me saying hoes to these people that have certain titles of doing certain things that hoes do?
So how do you feel that gender roles in society apply to our marriage?
Well, good thing is I got married before all of this social media and like all of this stuff that's going on in the world. I'm so glad because if I didn't get married before today time, like the way it is right now, I know I wouldn't be married. I feel sorry for these young fellas. You see what's going on?
You knew me way before.
No, but I knew you. And that's why I'm saying I knew you. That's why I married you. I knew you. And then when I got with you, your morals, the things that you actually think, care about, and understand that this goes on in real life to make a real life go around and the wheel turn, you understand that at the high level. And see, I was young, having my way, getting my money, doing what I wanted to do. So it was a lot of things that I was around and seeing. So I knew what kind of woman I wanted. Because I was having my way enough to know what kind of woman I didn't want. You feel me? Because when you out here, man, it's wild. Now, man, it's crazy, man. These women going off of what they see. They don't even care what's really going on in a man's mind, how he thinking, how he can really go get that bag, put plans together, make things happen. They going off what they see. What you got? Who you know? You hang out with a little buddy that got 1,000 likes? Oh shit, I'm fucking with him. Oh, that's what's the name of partner? Oh, I fuck him just cause he hang around buddy that just went platinum. And it's clout. It's all about clout and status right now. So I'm glad I got married.
So I'm glad you said that because guess what? Dudes do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like you said. Dudes want to hang out with the baddest Instagram bitches.
Yeah.
The baddest girls that every other nigga wants.
Yeah.
They do the same thing all the time.
Yeah, them goofies. And real men like me that go get their own things, been having their way for a long time, that understand this outside of social media, we look at them like, boy, them goofies, man. I don't know what I'm going to wake up today and see on social media right now with clout. Well, clout is more important than money right now. Somebody will take 1 million followers before they take $10,000. And $10,000 with the right plan can carry you to that $1 million. They'll take a million followers over $10,000. Ask anybody right now, they'd be like, oh, fuck no. Give me that 1 million followers. Shit, I don't need no $10,000 that I can look and act like I got it.
$10,000 is not a lot.
It ain't a lot of money. That's what I'm
trying to tell you. And 1 million followers, you could monetize that.
Man, that's what but you speaking from somebody that know how to hustle and that's got money and you understanding it from a different side of things. Most people, they'll look at that and say, nah, give me the 1 million followers. A real hustler say, give me that $10,000. I'm finna go turn that into something. I don't need...
See, that's the real hustler back in the old days.
No.
Because we come from a time before social media. Mm-hmm. But a real hustler in today's world where you can monetize social media and monetize your own brand, they would take the 1 million followers. The 1 million followers is a different type of currency.
Hey, listen.
And $10,000 is not a lot of money.
The funny part is if you look up right now, the amount of people that got 1 million followers that's making any money off of it is so small. It's so small. It'll shock you how small it is. That's what I'm saying.
But the same hustler that can turn $10,000 into $1 million is the same. If he's really that much of a hustler, he can turn 1 million followers, 1 million real followers, his own brand into $1 million.
No, for sure. I'm not knocking that in no type of way. You definitely can. But I'm just saying, if somebody put on the table and said, right here, what I got for you today, 1 million followers or $10,000, which one you taking? Flat broke. I'm taking 10. And I'm finna go make something happen with that 10.
Oh, you flat broke, that's different.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I was saying you take that 10 and turn it into something. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. But I'm saying the average person now today would take the 1 million followers over $10,000, flat broke. Because they don't even have no hustle. We're in an era now where most people is like following what other people doing. You don't really have just straight people coming up with their own ideas and coming off the muscle with their hustle in today's time. So, you know, that's how I look at it.
How is it for you as a strong black man being married to a strong black woman?
I think that's a plus, man. It's a plus, especially being that we got kids. Because, you know, you need a unit, and I need you just as strong as me in certain departments, though. Just certain departments, not frontline or things like that, but it's certain departments that you need a strong woman. So a strong black woman, man, I
feel like as a woman, as a strong black woman, the only way that I could respect a man is if he was also a strong black man.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be honest, before you, the things that I do as a wife, the things that I did as a girlfriend, I didn't do for anybody else.
Yeah.
They didn't have the same level of respect from me because they weren't all as strong as me.
Yeah.
In a relationship, you just kind of got to be equal from the point of view of like your confidence, your hustle, your ambition, and just your overall approach to life.
Yeah.
So I think this is what I think overall about this whole conversation. Okay. I feel like double standards do exist, but I feel like it's for a reason. There's a reason why God made woman and God made man. We do have different roles. But as time goes on, in today's modern world, those roles do overlap.
Okay.
I do still feel like we have a long ways to go with seeing men and women as equal in certain areas.
Yeah, and I think, hold on, before you go too far, just because you're right there, I don't even think women should like look for the time for men and women to be equal. You know what I'm saying?
What does that even mean? What the hell? Oh, no. You definitely sexist. Do you hear yourself?
Yeah, like...
You said you don't think men and women should be equal?
They not equal, though.
What? How are we not equal?
It's a lot of things that women do that men can't do, and it's a lot of things that men do that women can't do.
So we equal. So where you lack, I pick up, and vice versa.
Man, okay.
That's crazy.
That's a whole nother episode,
That's
man.
crazy.
That's a whole nother
episode.
I'm
not saying we equal on everything. Like, there are certain things that you up here and I'm down here.
Yeah.
But when you look at all those things put together, the sum of all those things together, it balances out. That makes us equal, though.
Okay, I got
you. Don't agree with that?
No, I don't agree with that, but I don't want to like
what
go
the hell?
because then I will have to explain a lot more. We'll be on that. I don't want to like,
explain that
because I don't.
How you gonna say men and women not equal?
They're not equal, babe. It's so.
What does that even mean?
It just means a lot, babe. They're not equal. I feel like a man got to be a protector, a provider.
Okay, and there's a lot of things that we do that y'all cannot do.
But
so that's what balances it all out. That's what makes it equal. I'm a nurturer.
I didn't say
you're not a nurturer.
I didn't say the things that the women do don't balance the relationship. I'm just saying that men and women, when you overall look at it, we're not equal.
Y'all, I done married a little Kevin Samuels and didn't even know it. I didn't even fucking know
I have always spoken, stood on the business that I'm standing on.
You sound crazy. You just said men and women are not equal. So you telling me
I have always spoken, stood on the way I'm standing.
I ain't never heard you say men and women are not equal.
Because
there are certain areas
because you so smart and intelligent, there's a lot of things you fell straight in role of doing. I didn't even think that was... No.
This dude just said
it was things I fell in role in doing with you as well.
Right.
See, you shouldn't...
So
listen. We in such...
So we not equal?
We in a today's society... Let me say something
Let's take it back.
We in a today's society where like me saying it was certain things that you fell in right in line and started doing, that you taking it like, oh, I fell in line. I mean, it was certain things I fell in line. That's how we molded together. I had to fall in line on certain things, and you had to fall in line on certain things. I definitely fell in line. But my what I'm saying, but what I'm saying by that, listen to me, what I'm saying by that is, yes, that means balance come within that. Like, it's certain things I know I'm gotta do, and I'm not worried about even thinking about if you gotta do them. That don't mean I'm more than what you are. I'm just saying in this world, people, this is what they trying to tell people, but men and women are not equal, man.
Are you saying in specific categories or specific aspects of life we not equal, or just in general not equal?
I'm just saying when you put it on a yeah, let's
I'm asking you.
I mean, I feel like overall that men and women not equal. That's
so the man is greater than the woman.
No.
The man is greater than the woman.
No, the man is not. That's not what I'm saying when I say that.
Then what does that mean?
When I'm saying not equal, I'm just saying responsibility in life. Just responsibility in a relationship.
So women don't have the same.
They do, but you don't.
Responsibility.
They do.
As men.
They do. They have certain. Some they do, and some they don't.
So tell me what is not equal then. Give me an example of when a woman is not equal to a man.
Baby, if I'm laying in the bed with you, and some motherfucker kick that door in, it is my job. What the fuck it look like you jumping over me to run downstairs and check the door? Yeah, you could be an entrepreneur.
If somebody kick the door down, then we both going for the strap.
Baby, you better fall back and let me get the strap and do the motherfucking shooting and let me handle that part because I know how to handle that part.
I'm going for one too.
Yeah, I want you to grab one and do. I want you to let me go run front line and handle business. That's what it's just. It ain't nothing wrong. And listen, this is what I want you to understand. It's nothing wrong with that being said that way. It's today's society is trying to make something wrong with that.
It's a lot of things that I can do that you cannot do, that you will not do.
For sure.
There's a lot of things that you can do that I cannot do that I won't even try to do.
For sure.
So we're equal because those things balance each other out. That's why God made man.
I'll let you have that.
And God made woman.
I'll let you have that one.
But a man needs a woman just like a woman needs a man.
I'm gonna let
the earth needs women just as much as they need men.
Definitely, 1,000.
So we equal.
I'm not saying we don't need no women.
That's called equality.
That's a whole nother subject.
He's taking us back to the days when women did not have rights.
No, that's a whole nother episode. You know what? We're gonna touch on that again. We need more time for that episode. I don't want to go too deep.
So let's just lighten up a little bit, y'all, because he done got me heated over here.
She mad at me for real, y'all. Whether y'all know it or not, she's like slick, straight mad at me.
Dude, I don't want everybody to think you so sexist.
I'm not sexist, man. I'm just a realist.
So, anyways, we're gonna play a game. Today, we're gonna play a little game. It's called the Connecting Couples Deck for tonight's conversations. We are gonna ask each other random questions pulled from this deck, and I can't wait to see how he responds because, girl, he been turned up today. I don't know what he on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him ask me the first question. Okay, baby, choose a card.
Oh man, let me hope it ain't nothing too crazy.
You gotta read the question out loud.
Okay. Woo, let's go. What's the most romantic thing I have ever done for you?
What's the most romantic thing you've ever done for me?
Yeah.
This is like, I don't know if you classify this as romantic, but this is before we got married. You came back, you were out of town on business and you came back home and it was like the day before our birthday.
Okay.
And you came home, so it was time to get busy because I hadn't seen you in a couple days.
We got busy.
So you came into the room and you took your shirt off and you laid down and then I think you gave me a birthday present. I think it was a watch or a bag or something. I can't remember exactly which one it was because that's like your go-to present.
Okay.
Jewelry and bags. That's his go-to thing. He put me up on all the jewelry. Like I didn't even know what jewelry was until I got with Donay. Anyways, he laid down and I started kissing on him and stuff, and it was time to get ready. Time to get to it.
Okay.
And he was like, you didn't even notice my other birthday present. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he was talking about my name tattooed on his chest, right on his heart.
Okay.
It said Jenna. All his tattoos, he's tatted up, y'all. His chest, stomach, arms, everything is completely covered. But all his tattoos are black. And this was my name in red, literally on his heart, on his chest. And this was before we got married. This was probably right after he finally started acting right.
Whoa.
So I was super surprised. I was not expecting that. Oh my gosh. I was just like, he left town, came back home with a tattoo of my name on his chest, tabbed my name on it so you know it's real. He took that to a whole nother level, y'all. I was excited. So of course, like a few months after that, I got his name tatted on me. And it's like, he got this little tattoo right here, which is symbolic, but I got his whole name going all the way down my side. So yeah, that was romantic. That was before the song, I think. Tap my name on it so you know it's real.
Oh yeah, it was way before that time.
I don't know, but that was so romantic.
That was for that
but
time.
You did other romantic stuff, but for some reason, that's like the first thing that popped into my mind.
Okay. I didn't know that was the one that you
yes.
picked. Okay,
you hold them and let me choose.
All right.
Okay. Damn, I'm not asking you this.
That's why I said someone heard give me. I'll let you do another pick.
Oh, we're not doing that. Look at that one.
All right, let's see. Oh no.
Okay, let me.
As I said, some of them you gotta just
sorry.
put it back. Yeah, you gotta put it back. You know, it ain't for the audience.
Ooh, okay. I want to know the answer to this one.
Let's go.
If you could change one thing about me, what would it be and why? After this conversation, you probably don't want to answer that question because you're gonna get in trouble after this episode is done.
I said if I could change one thing about you, it'll be it will be how upset you let things make you without saying it all the way out. Like you can hear it and know the ground, you'll know the top level of it, and you'll automatically go into like your rage mode voice versus like really hearing it all out, seeing it, put it on the player field, and judge it from that point of view.
Damn, you said rage. That's deep. I be in rage.
I mean, on some things, man. It's like, for instance, I'm gonna give you a small example. One of your samples just came back. I could tell that shit tore your whole day up.
It did. It made
you could have gave it like 9 hours, spoke with Buddy. Buddy told you he got you A1. He gonna put it how you needed to look and ease it out.
That pissed me off.
That pissed you off. But you didn't even give it time to play out, to speak with him.
I did, but
No, because you couldn't get in touch with nobody in that time. You wasn't able to speak with somebody.
Because it was in Italy.
That ruined your whole night, your whole day, your whole morning until you spoke with him.
First of all, I didn't get it till 6 o'clock at night, so it ruined my night, not my whole morning.
I mean, it ruined your whole...
But I wasn't enraged. I just kept to myself.
When I say you enraged...
Yeah, don't say that. Like I just be going around the house.
No. Everybody rage is not like throwing stuff. Some people rage is like getting distant, get quiet, get lost.
Yeah.
Don't want to be around nothing. Don't want to talk about nothing. Everything aggravates them.
That question was too deep.
Yeah.
Let me ask you I want to do a different...
You didn't like how... You weren't ready for that, huh?
I want a fun question.
All right, go ahead. You talk. So that wasn't fun enough. Yeah.
When was the exact moment you fell in love with me?
Woo! Man, my exact moment I fell in love with you, baby, probably was... All right, we had already been on the phone for a minute talking, stuff like that. And then, like, we were talking, our conversations was getting tight, getting real deep. And then once I seen, like, damn, this girl, she, she understand, because at that time, you got to think, I'm 25, 26 years old, but as I was saying before, I'm having my way. I'm getting more money and living different than most people my age. So the women didn't understand the level that I was on, they didn't understand that way. And when I was speaking with you, your level of thinking, your level of understanding, your level of knowing how real life was and what you wanted out of life and the things, your goals, you had your own goals and things. That shit was like, yeah, I love this girl. It's different. I think I found my partner. I found that one. You know what I mean? Because at that age, and even now, most women don't got goals. Most women don't got their own purpose or what they living for. Most women is out here looking for a man to take care of them. They looking for their next come up off of a nigga. You didn't look for that. You were looking for love and what you really liked. And, I mean, you wanted you a stand-up nigga, which I was. Stand up, on my purpose, on my bag, on my money, having my way, having what I need, everything to take care of me and you. And you just wanted that. You just wanted me for me and love and how I was coming. And I'm like, yeah, I love her. She don't want nothing out of this. She don't want no money. She ain't into no jewelry. She ain't into no bags, high fly. I mean, she like how
I did like bags. I just bought my own.
You like bags, but you bought your own when I was with you. You went and bought your own when I first got with you.
Yeah,
I mean, eventually I started buying you purses and things, but you were doing these things on your own. You wasn't looking for, like, I know this man got money. I expect him to do these things. It was like, shit, I like him for him, and I'm still going to do what I want to do for myself, all the way down to how you was riding. And so I'm like, shit, I think I found my partner. Let's go.
I know that's right.
Yeah, let's go.
Thank you for tuning in to the Love and Fly Shit podcast. We had such a good time with y'all. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube. Catch exclusive content on our new Patreon page where you can see behind the scenes videos and other just random content outside of the studio. And make sure you follow us on Instagram, our personal Instagrams, and our Love and Fly Shit Instagram.
Yep.
We love y'all. We love talking to y'all. And we'll see y'all again soon. Thank you.
Peace and out.